exclusive skin of Clint, Shadow Omen. So, of course, we have already seen and witnessed that best of 3 round early on. Do you expect this really on from Unique side to be able to do exactly the same? Of course, with players coming in to play, the side of Alter Ego has not been able to feel Ahmad for reasons, and Yam stepping right in. It's not to say that this player himself is not on the same part, but you can definitely see that they are playing a very different style of play as compared to the usual, and we're already going to be going in towards the pick and bans in a few more seconds.
I had a chance to talk to a member from Alter Ego yesterday, and then he told me that yes, they might have lost a bit of power, especially when they lost Ahmad, but still, I think Alter Ego just needs to find its groove. They need to find the rhythm. And right now, against an aggressive team like Unique DeVo, this is going to be an all-out war. So this is going to be the draft for game number 1 of series number 2.
And starting things off, we have already seen a Matilda ban coming in from Unique DeVo, which is something that is pretty interesting to see from time to time, where teams either they allow it to be opened up as their own mage pick, but Unique DeVo, they are the ones that get the upper hand in the very first pick itself. Brody immediately from the side of Alter Ego, while Ishunshin, the most popular marksman that has been played throughout the group stages, is already out of the question.
It somehow gives a certain team that use it to find the right movements on the map.
That's right.
Like if you want to not fight them, then you would just go to another lane with the Mountain Shocker. If you want to fight them, then you just go invade the side that has a lot of heroes and you can force a fight there. So it gives your team the capability to choose your fights. Unique DeVo, they go for a show ban, and I think Alter Ego Esports really like to go for this show.
And with that, they're going in with the Natalia ban, which now forces Alter Ego Esports to choose what should they let go of in this upcoming pick, because it's still going to be Benedetta. Esmeralda is still available as well. Or could Alter Ego Esports actually ban up to be able to open some power picks onto the entirety of the draft itself? So they're definitely taking their time. There's still 20 over seconds for them to decide. And you can see a little bit of the thinking, and that will be the Sylvana that will be removed from play. So Sylvana, we have to talk about Sylvana for a little bit, because this pick itself is so flexible. You can definitely turn it into a mage, some maybe a tank, and you can even play her in the side lanes in a certain scenario itself.
I think it's one of the safest tanks, to be honest. Like, the range on that stun is high. If you don't clip it on someone, then you can just re-engage or just wait for it to go on cooldown, or go off cooldown rather, and just do it again. If you get that stun, that is enough time for you to jump in with the Imperial Justice. So it's safe, it doesn't really require you to go all in. But Unique DeVo, they pick a hero that actually doesn't really need to go in as long as he doesn't hit his arrows. And it is going to be the Selena.
That's right. And speaking of which, here we still have a lot of powerful picks that's still on board. Alter Ego could opt for an Esmeralda. They could also have the U-Zone, Benedetta. So a lot of all these sort of picks that can give them a high priority on the offense. And with that being said, it's the Jawhead alongside with the Esmeralda. They've played this before, but can this work against the likes of Unique DeVo?
Unique DeVo went for a hit or miss hero, while for the side of Alter Ego, they just went straight for 2 power picks on their side. Unique DeVo, who are they going to get? Let's see, Sunset Lover here might actually go for the 1-1 once again. I've been seeing him play good 1-1 and good Veil. So it depends on how Unique DeVo adjusted their play after that, after the losses that they suffered on day number 1.
That's right. I definitely think that the 1-1 will be pretty much a good pick as well before heading in towards phase 2. And with that, the answered with the Benedetta as well as Boxia. So relatively interesting, just to make sure that you have somebody who can body block some of all these sort of the aggression coming in from Alter Ego Esports, where they could just turn on the Puissance to be able to just get right in towards the action. But Benedetta will have to be playing in such a way that you can't give too much of a leeway if you were to fight against the Esmeralda, but she could always soak in all damage with all the shields, so it definitely gets annoying from the mid-game onwards. Now, phase 2 itself, I really want to see what the bans are coming in, but Yam has yet to pick, so only a final second, and it will be the Roger that will be in the hands of Alter Ego Esports. So let's talk about this Roger. They've done this before in the group stages phase 1, so is this the answer to actually peel off as well as to take down the likes of Boxia or something?
It's good against Baksha, just because Baksha has this high HP pool, and in Wolf form, Roger will hurt a lot, given that Lil has suffered significant damage. It's good against the Selena as well, if you think about it, because if the Roger jumps on the Selena automatically dashes away. And that means you're not giving the time for the Selena to hit an arrow. So that only means they are going to be finding this certain lineup that they can be aggressive and they can deal a lot of damage. Unique DeVo here, they've been reacting to whatever Alter Ego is picking. So the Baksha is kind of a counter to the Esmeralda, not giving her the shields that she needs. And it actually counters Leo Murphy as well because of the fast reaction time or the fast respawn time that can be used with his first skill.
That's right, and we already see a couple of events coming through, and this Kaja pick is definitely targeting the side of Unique DeVo, and Sao will have to really look for alternatives to what to replace, because Kaja is their priority pick as well, hitting it towards the phase 2. So without the Kagura as well as Loyi, they will go down the list of these mages, and Alter Ego Esports look to pick up the Lapu Lapu instead.
And you know what? Alter Ego Esports really likes this mid lane jungle Roger. To be honest, there's a lot of heroes available for the jungler. There's Ling. There's Hayabusa, which is picked up by the side of Unique DeVo. You have the Lancelot. But Alter Ego, they opted to go for the Roger.
It's a very interesting pick coming in with the Hayabusa, though. He needs to be activated in the early game where he is going to be putting a lot of all these pressure. So once he does get that OG Shadow kill, he will look for that assassination. But you can definitely tell that the side of Alter Ego Esports has a little bit of everything. Like, they got the sustain as well as the sort of the damage output. If you were to challenge, the Lapu Lapu is also going to be a little bit tough. So they are bringing in the Giant Rock into play, and it will be the Grok to answer back.
So are you telling me that it's G-Rock? Because G stands for Giant Rock.
Oh, okay.
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 I get that. I get that. Now,
I never really thought about it that way, but
yeah,
it definitely works.
G-Rock, Giant Rock. Okay. But Alter Ego Esports, they lack one thing, Contra.
What's that?
And that is a way to catch the Hayabusa. I mean, Ejector and Unstoppable Force is good, but you can see it coming from a mile away. And the Quad Shadow is there to just bail the Hayabusa out.
And with the Lunox coming in, it definitely adds a little bit more variety as well. Like, maybe that's how they want to find a way to eventually come in to punish them. And then if the Lunox gets into trouble, you can always get in with the Order of the Brilliance to just walk away out of that alive. And now we've already had our picks coming in for both teams. It's a best of 3. It's phase 2, and losers, unfortunately, will have to hit home empty-handed. But, well, we can't really say fully empty-handed, because I believe that there's still a little bit of prize on the line, and well,
You-
experience to be gained.
It's like you would never come here to not be champion.
Mhm.
You would come here to take that trophy, raise it up, and right now, that is what these teams are fighting for. Unique DeVo versus Alter Ego Esports, game number 1, and let's head on to the Land of Dawn.
In the Land of Dawn, we're already seeing a little bit of the push coming in from the side of Alter Ego, forcing members inside of Unique DeVo to just sit back and relax for a little bit more. And it's going to be a 1-3-1 for the moment, while the Jawhead waits to scout up on towards the buff. The Murphy might just be trying to disrupt him for a little bit, but he can't really go too aggressive this time around, knowing for the fact that there's 3 members there and backs away.
I like the adjustment that Unique DeVo did. Their first setup that Sunset Lover was on the side lane didn't really work. So now they mix it up. They try to punish Leo Murphy here, and Leo Murphy will be the first blood of this game, and the Alter Ego stickers just come up.
Oh boy. I guess it's a way to just give them a little bit of the appreciation as well. But Unique DeVo, now with the first blood, is going to be having only slight edges in the early game phase, and since Sunset Lover was the one to pick it up, it's great that we actually highlight him early on, and he has been really setting up the pace. But still, he's in trouble right now, getting dealt upon, but the wall does block Sunset Lover from pursuing much further. Murphy looking to eject him all the way back, but it's going to be a Grok, so pretty much pointless to do exactly just that. Turtle is going to be coming up in less than 5 seconds from now, but the dive is being set up against Benedetta, and this is not going to be looking all too good. Unique DeVo is setting up the trap high. He might just be punished. Flicker already being used up as he knocks Zawo up in the air. Leo Murphy having his help chunk down low, and Zawo will give up his life.
And look at
for Alter Ego.
Look at this, Alter Ego just going in. They take 2 kills for their side, and Unique DeVo, they've been getting the kills as well, but look at the difference in gold. There is a 1k to 800 to 1k gold lead here going to the side of Alter Ego. The turtle has been slain by that Roger, and that means they're gonna dive a lot from now on.
That's right, a little bit of a spike coming in terms of goal for Alter Ego after the turtle right there. And honestly, you have to give it up to Unique DeVo for a good plan, but on terms of the execution level, it definitely wasn't what they were expecting it to be like. And Alter Ego, they went in to react towards that situation well enough. Leo Murphy now flings in one shot, he's in trouble, but with the shadows for him to just sidestep, that's going to be A-okay at the moment. So side lanes will eventually be cleared up, but you can definitely see the Jawhead is already on his way down below, and they're looking for Lil. He might just be able to just pull him away, and there we go, playing it back towards the side of Yam, and he's soaking too much of that through shot. Zawo tries to bring in the wall. A little bit of extension coming from Lil, but they are still going right at it. They did take down Udil, and this is not looking good for Alter Ego. 1-for-1 trade up, but Zawo still gives his life away. Decently done, but Leo Murphy will also be knocked out.
Nice reaction there coming out from Unique DeVo. They did not give up that lane. They take kills of their own. Celiboy almost going down. He got hit by the arrow. If only Serena was there in the area, a bit closer, they could have gone for the burst. But he will stay alive, and I think it's all about the turtle protection that he has. For the side of Unique DeVo, they've been using a lot of these Grok picks, and right now they just want to fight. They just want to go on and on and on in these clashes. And Lil is the next target. They don't want us to take a rest in terms of play-by-play. Lil might fall down, and he will get away.
Great estimation coming in from Lil. He tries to catch Shelly Boy, but it will still be him trying to go in for a full push. And with that, Baxa is going to be a little bit of those levels down, but Zawo has already arrived to save Flicker. Straight towards the south, Shelly Boy straight in for the powered nature to be able to shut him down. And the rest of Alter Ego, they were a little bit way too late for this one, with all the minions already being cleared up. But Hayabusa spots out Leo Murphy. He injects Zawo. Zawo's in great danger, but he walks out of that one alive. And the turtle also up in the Survey, lower side. Of the
Another
river,
arrow.
is looking back.
Yam, will he go down? Guardian Barrier, it's not there. Rock isn't there in the area. And Yam stays alive. But you know what? Just looking at how this gold lead that happened for the side of Alter Ego happened, I think it's all about Celiboy having the better monster clear on the jungle and Yam having that avarice.
That's right, and that definitely does matter a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. 4-4 at the moment. Unique DeVo is only 2k down in terms of gold as they are trying their best to get towards the turtle, but Leo Murphy absolutely zones them away. Ejector on towards Lil, but that gets him closer towards Odil. Not going to be a much problem here as the rest of Alter Ego will be able to get themselves that turtle. Flicker coming from the side of Leo Murphy to get himself safety. Sample force being used up as well. Defender trying to find the exit, but that will not be enough for him, although there was that abyssal arrow from Sunset Lover.
What do you do as a Selena if everyone is just going in one shot? Doesn't have the quad shadow. Celiboy here with the TPs, almost getting hit by the arrow, but fast reaction time. He gets out of the way. Udil just pushing out that turret. Celiboy here stealing that purple buff from the side here of Unique DeVo, and there is another fight happening here.
Yeah, we see Sawo forced to use the power nature to just get himself out, and Pai hops right in. He knows that he needs to use everything he can. Then Sawo forced to flicker, but the double kill still goes in the hands of Jelly Boy. With one shot trying to do those damage, Order of Brilliance will be popped away by the Lunox to just escape for now. But the side lanes has been absolutely controlled by Alter Ego, as the top side is unmanned by Unique DeVo.
Celiboy is doing great, I agree, because thinking about it, they just got that turtle and it all changed. Look at the dive potential that he has. As long as he's in the lane, he's forcing everyone to hug their own turret. Now, Alter Ego Esports, what they're doing is just textbook MLBB. They're trying to fight. They're trying to find the numbers game. They're trying to use it to their advantage, and as long as they can dive, they will.
Something's happening over the top side here, as we can see Lil trying to protect his teammate, but Leo Murphy still goes into the dive. OG Shadow Kill being expended already as Leo Murphy tries to hit back to safety. Oh, great timing on the element as we see Rock just crashing them up in the air. Yam as well as Udale, they have to find a way to exit, but they have to stay for a little tad longer. One shot is the next one with the focus, but he will be able to juke it all the way back up. Oh, Charlie Boy, he's waiting for this, and it's a monster kill on this Rock.
You know what? They don't have catch, yes, Alter Ego for that Hayabusa, but what they're doing right now is that they're diving for that Hayabusa. If he doesn't have the quad shadow, and look at this Roger going in. Look at the damage output. Celiboy here still alive. Defender trying to make this even. He's trying to go for Celiboy, and he is just forced to go back. He knew that the numbers aren't going to favor him at that point in time, and he just goes away.
Oh boy, just look at how coordinated Alter Ego Esports is. Unique DeVo, props to them for trying to go for picks, but they always get punished and they give even more than what they are supposed to get. And for Udale,
Unkick Kiras, going to the side of Leo Murphy, a lot of damage output is gonna, you know, be mitigated from that Benedetta and that Hayabusa. Then again, this is the damage output that they have. Like a lot of these main players for the side of Unique DeVo, they're just having a bit of bad time. But Celiboy here, there's a lot of action happening right now, and to be honest, we can't really just find the time to explain things.
Exactly. Well, of course, there's still a lot more explanation to be done because the game is far from over, as Unique DeVo has been turtling things up. Well, not pointing out the box itself that has been rolling all the way, but this is the problem coming in towards this mid game here, where it's hard to actually burst anybody, even if you do have the Hayabusa at the moment. Pai just challenging at the side, and as they can just freely walk around now.
And one of the reasons why they're having a hard time, I want to show the items right now. I think Lapu Lapu went for the Antique Cuirass as well. And looking at it, it's the only damage output damage output that they have. I mean, Selena has good damage output. But
Murphy!
one of the main problems is that they don't have enough damage with those two only. And right now, they're just showing it right here. Defender and one-shot Sunset Lover. They need to defend their turrets. Are they gonna fight Defender? Just going in. Look at those missiles. Just hitting people left and right. One shot here, almost getting caught out. Falling Star Mode doesn't really connect. Defender here trying to clear the minions. And that will be the defense. And Selena goes down in the process.
That was great execution coming from Alter Ego. They have set up this dive to perfection, and now Defender does what he can to clear off the wave. He's still trying to save the mid lane turret, but Defender is fighting way too much more than he can chew. He goes back out there and forcing all these Electos. They say, okay, we can stay a little bit longer. There's also going to be the Lord already being up online. Alter Ego Esports now dominating so many of these lanes, and it's very hard for Unique DeVo to even go in for the contest. Speaking of items, this is where we have to look, and we can definitely see that they're already close towards the full build on Alter Ego side.
Yeah, Leo Murphy, Pai has the Antikiras that will mitigate a lot of damage from the Benedetta and Hayabusa. For Celiboy, he has the Windtalker and the Queen's Wing, so that is somewhat damage mitigation already. Odile has the Clock of Destiny and that Necklace of Endurance, so a lot of the things that, you know, Unique DeVo really wants to take advantage of, they're just negating it. They're just countering it with items.
That's right, and I just love that they're playing around with stickers at the moment. Like, understanding not many objectives left on table, the Horde is already making its way past mid lane. Though, do know for a fact that this is not going to be the Luminous Lord, so perhaps Unique, they can still take down the Lord, but they will have to give this mid lane turret away. They're trying to find a way to just find a pickup as Alter Ego goes on fully on the aggression as Defender. He's out of base. He needs to get back right inside, and two members go down from Unique. The rest of Alter Ego goes in for the hunt. As the minutes are slowly escorted here, Defender still trying to buy a little bit more time for the team to be able to go in for something. And now, with all the minutes on deck, Defender with the Electo here tries to clear everything as he can. How long can he stand though, as Unique DeVo will fall? And Alter Ego gets first point.
That is a 12-minute, 41-second game. Alter Ego ending the game fast with a Roger. It's just the capability of Alter Ego to just do things. They don't have to think about it. They have the Roger. They can go for the dives. The Hayabusa was a clear problem if he got his items. But the thing is, from the get-go, Alter Ego was pressuring him outside of his own lane.
That's right. Very textbook plays coming out of the side of Alter Ego. Great discipline to be doing exactly just that. And they have been managing a way to get Shelly Boy so much up ahead. And this is just an Alter Ego special.
There could be this thing that the Selena pick was doing well into the early game. But when Alter Ego was pressuring the side of Unique DeVo, it didn't hit anyone. Nobody got punished for overextending. And, you know, Selena could be a hit or miss hero. Like, if you can hit your Abyssal Arrows, it would be great because that is going to be 1 kill on your side. But still, that is going to be 50-50.
In my opinion, I definitely think that the Selena may not need to be the very first pick. Yes, it's a definitely good hero to pick up, but it can still wait for a few other picks to come by to be able to get that advantage to Unique DeVo. Still a little bit of the cleaning up to tidy up things. And with that being said, of course, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for our very first game, and we do have Tumi that has been able to supply a safe travel as well as a great one for all the players out there. We'd like to thank Tumi for being the partners in esports.